Hi, Kelly's sunny Somerset allotment garden. Tell me your name. Is it Kelly? Oh dear. Ah! Just dropped my keys. Hold on. I don't need my car keys, but I also shouldn't really be throwing them on the floor. We are just off to the lambing shed, where we have some little lambs. Ashley, can you bring the animals feed, please? The sheep's feed. Yeah. Yeah, please. I'm trying to put my boots on, everybody. Oh, dear. Yeah, look at Obi. It's cuter than me. What's that? No, get down. Obi. What's that? What's that? Obi gave you kisses. You can also have a look at its Moomin. No, that's Socks. That's Moo. Moo is a very old cat. She is it right, Asher? Sorry. Moo, or Moomin, is a wild cat. She was born in our old tack room, actually, but she has never been tamed. Right. Oh no, I can't. Sorry. Disappeared. Anyway, right. Okay. That could do some sheep mix. Mixing in it. Okay. Sausage. If you could do that. Yep. That'd be great. Their feeds, I'm going to show you. This is sugar beet. This is sugar beet shreds. I normally have this one, which takes longer to soak, but that's for the neighbour's sheep and lambs, which are up in the lamb shed. Can't watch with the doctor. Oh, there will be babies, don't worry. We're just off up now. So that's sausages feed. Sausage is a top, which is a working male, sorry, turn this off. Top is male sheep. Ah, right, I think I'm back. Can't see anything because I'm walking to the barn. It will be light at the barn, I promise. Anyway, Sausage. His name is Sausage. He was a pet lamb, 2017. He was quite sickly as a baby, and a friend and I got him right, and he's now been working as a working top, which means he's been playing with the ladies. It's a great name. Hi, hey, it's a good life. I don't know everybody's names. I'm really sorry. I'm quite crap at these things. So, if you tell me your names, I'll try and remember them. Hold on, I need to shout. Asher! Got no lights! Sorry, hi Natalie. Sorry, I got no lights. I've just come on to turn the barn lights on and there's no lights. That's great. I know, whee! We have lights. So, Kelly, hey, good. So we've got Kelly, Natalie, Chickalandia. I can't remember her name. Lights have gone off again. Sorry, don't mean to shout. I've got to shout to Asher, who's the other side of those buildings. Because he's an electrical type person who can fix these things, not me. But the electrics in this farm. Who have we got? Hi, Barbara. This is hilarious what I'm up to. I'm trying to show you guys the lambs and also the stupid injury that Sausage has done to himself. This is a lamb. I call a fluffer lamb. This is a ewe, female lamb. female lamb, female sheep. I call her Fluffy because, you know, her face is fluffy. This is Dorrie the Dorset. She has a little belly. We have lights. And then we've got those two little boys. We haven't named because their neighbour's not mine. Then that girl, I called her Kitty Face because when she eats sugar beet or the licks, she gets like big lips on her face. And this is Sausage. And you can see what Sausage has done to his head, because Sausage is an idiot. Now that injury there, I was about to say it probably looks worse than it is, but actually it's far better this evening than it was a few hours ago, and that was far better than yesterday. And what he's basically been doing is headbutting my dairy goat. This was just a little mark a couple of weeks ago, very little mark, and I cleaned it all up and everything was fine, and I put him out. Is he scary? And so after I cleaned it up a few weeks ago, I put him back in with, well, I put him in a different paddock. Hi, Fluffy! So he couldn't get to the goat. And then he buggered off to our far paddock, which our neighbour has sheep in. And he decided he was going to live with the boys, which is fair enough. That's fine. That looks so much better than it did a few hours ago. Little lad, he loves lambs. He loves playing with lambs. He's not grown up yet. So anyway, he disappeared. Went off to the far field, and it looked fine as far as we could see. It was all healing fine. Then we didn't see him for about 3 or 4 days, because the grass and reeds in the field that he was in were taller than him, and he wasn't coming over, so we couldn't really see him very well. And then last night he came running over when we called him, and yeah, he's got this massive abscess. Oh, that's a good light. Oh, your head torch is working, mine isn't. Sausage! They're all getting their food. Yeah. So he's a bit upset because he hasn't got his food yet. No, we haven't got your food. Looks so much better, Asher. Look at it.
Oh, that's much better. There you go, little sausage.
Anyway, so let's go to the lambs. They're much cuter.
Oh, sausage, no.
Well, they're much cuter than that big massive abscess on his head. It was an abscess, but it had burst, and it was going a bit grotty. Asher, can I have your head torch, please? This one is worse than useless. Well, hi, little lambs. Can you also let me into the other side?
Yep.
I'm going to go in through the door. There's a door over there. I'm going to go in over there so I can actually sit in with them, because most people can climb over these things. I'm not very tall. Hi, lambs! Yeah, the lambs can pretty much jump this. Oh, look at the little girl. It's the little girl. She must be, what, 3 weeks?
Yes.
4, nearly 4 weeks old. 3 weeks old. She's lovely, pure Dorset. All these 3 were a surprise. They are great, Kelly, but my God, they can be a nightmare. These are 2 little surprise boys that are half Jacob, half Dorset. They're not mine, these belong to my neighbour, but they live on my farm, because he hasn't got proper barns where he is. Hi! How are you? Oh, you are so cute. Right, can we see you? No? Aren't they adorable? Hi! I keep toying with the idea of buying these off him. I don't know. This one's more timid than the other one. Oh, hello. But they're half Jacob, and he has no use for part-bred sheep. Oh, he looks like he's smiling, Asher. Aww. It does look. He's smiling. He's got a proper smile. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's so cute. Look at him. Come down to this level, Asher. Look at that smile. I'm not imagining this, am I? He is smiling.
He's smiling. He's very cute.
Must be because I talked about possibly buying them. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Anyway, sausage. Yeah, we got him in yesterday. I got the vet over because I didn't have the drugs I needed. So I'm just gonna go around and come in that door. So I got the vet out last night. She was amazed at Sausage being so well behaved and the fact that I had him. I put a collar on him, but he was used to having a collar on when he was a baby. When he was young. He's been up and down the country, that little sheep. Baby, go away, Gonzo. Yep, it's fine. There you go. I'm gonna sit over in that corner, I think. So I'm gonna sit in the corner so I can see all the sheepies. Hi, little lambs. And hopefully, the lambs will come and investigate. My chickens had been laying eggs on this for a while, but I think they've stopped now. So, if I sit here for long enough, hopefully the lambs will come over. Oh dear, right. Any questions, feel free to ask. Hello. But the girl, the solid colour, the white lamb, she will be used for breeding because she's pure Dorset. The other two have no market value. Well, they've got market value. They have no value for breeding. They're boys. They've had their bits banded, their testicles banded, which means it cuts off the blood flow, and then they should fall off after about 10 days, 2 weeks. Buy them. What's my favourite part of having animals? Oh God, I don't know. I just love them. I connect with animals pretty much better than people. You see the little lambs. I connect with animals better than people, really. There you go. Look at them up in the hay ring. Whee! It's helped band a lot of lambs. Yeah, it is interesting. So while he's trying to desperately cover his brother, we'll call it, he can't do anything. Yeah, Natalie, I don't know. I love animals. I just adore them. All animals. You get people who go, oh, I'm terrified of spiders and scream and everything. I'm not scared of spiders. I don't want to pick one up and hug it, but you know, it's still an animal. Hi, little man. Woo, woo, bounce, bounce. I mean, then again, when you're looking at these things bouncing around, they're just adorable. How could you not fall in love with little lambs? Hey, mums. I love just sitting in here and watching them. Hello. Hi, girl. But I love looking after them. It's like my horses. We've got, how many horses we've got here at the minute? 14?
Yeah.
Hopefully my parents won't watch this. Never admit that. Oi! You've got no bits. That's a boy. Yeah, I don't ride. I mean, to be honest, the only reason I don't ride is because I'm not allowed to ride at the moment. Due to health. It's my rooster crowing at 10:30 at night.
Right from here going.
Oh dear. But, you know, even though, I mean, I haven't really ridden for about 2 years anyway. So before the accident, I'd been driving, carriage driving, but not done much riding. And I just love having the horses to look after. I love spending time with them. It's one of those weird things at the moment because I'm quite enjoying the fact that our horses are just living essentially wild. They're just coming and going as they please. They've got about 60 or 70 acres between the 14 of them. Only 2 of them are horses, and they're only just horses. The rest are too small to be classed as horses. They're ponies. So they've got a lot of land, and I just love looking at them. Hello. Hi. Hi, Stephanie. Whereabouts in Texas are you? I have friends in Texas. Everyone in Midland, Texas. Hello. You right, girl? Hey. You right, Kissy? She wants to go see Sausage. I know, he's a nice boy. He'll produce lambs, though. You don't need to be having... Hello. These lambs are normally quite timid. Kelly, I make no money whatsoever from my horses. They eat money. They're not a business. A lot of them were rescues. Quite a few of them are now retired. We've had some of them. We've had 2 of them for how long we have Pick and Curly? 16 years. 16 years. We've had Lizzie for 14 years. Lizzie will be in the next video. It's Pony of the Week because I'm going in age order as best I can. All right. Some of them we're not entirely sure about their ages because some of them came wild off a common in Wales. So some of them we don't know. Hello, Kissy. Come back, Kissy face. I'll tell you, Kelly, horses do eat money. A friend of mine posted something on Facebook. Midland is fair. 5 hours. God, it's a long way. Yeah, let me see. 5 hours in this country. In Scotland, that'll get you about 100 miles. Get to the border in 5 hours.
If you push it.
It's 200 miles, 250 miles. How far are we talking? I don't know. Sorry, Ash is over there. He's commenting every now and then. He's here to let me out.
And just say hello to my lovely Sausage.
Oh yeah, Kelly, horses are amazing. I mean, I suffer from depression and anxiety. A lot of it came from where we used to live. There's some very, very nasty people. But horses make everything worthwhile. But also I have fibromyalgia, and that also brings on depression and all sorts. And you know, that's part of the reason I can't really ride anymore. Well, I stopped riding before our carriage driving accident, which then basically has got me at the point of, yeah, thanks, girl. If I have another fall, I'll probably end up breaking my neck and being paralysed. Breaking it properly this time, instead of just the little bit I did a few months ago. When we get to Kenny the pony, I shall talk about carriage. Oh yeah, Kelly, I tell you, if you can use somebody else's horses instead of having your own, that's the best way. Trust me. Hi! The little lambs, they're so funny. Trouble is, once they can get in there and jump over the top to get out, which one of them has done, they'll then start jumping out this pen, and then it means that they'll then be loose in this big barn. This used to have a lot of sheep in it. A hell of a lot. I was going to keep my horses in here in the winter, but as it happens, they're quite enjoying being out. 17 horses and 3 ponies. That's definitely worse than me. Do you make money from yours though, Stephanie? I mean, a lot of ours are rescues, and they're just with us till the end of their days. It's like our sheep don't go for meat. I do weaving. Supply fruit and veg, supplies manure and horse cuddles. That's fantastic, Kelly. I should probably really be getting a deal like that instead of having my own. But our lot are leading a very natural life at the moment, and I love it. It's just fantastic. You can tell these aren't mine. They've got disgusting back ends, look. They're not very well handled either, so I can't even go up to them. Oh, on Tuesday, my 3 ewes and 1 goat that we hope are pregnant are going to be scanned. So we'll find out if they are pregnant. So that'll be Tuesday afternoon. I will put a video whenever I can up of it. I've got to get another video out this weekend. I'm trying desperately to do 1 a week. But ideally I wanted to do 2 a week. But, you know, that probably won't happen. Sausage is making a right racket eating that food. Should probably have actually given him a smaller bucket in case he hits his head on the top.
Yeah.
Sausage's injury that you saw at the beginning of the video was from him headbutting, and it abscessed. And apparently it's actually quite common with pups. Hi, Erica. Oh, that little stamp of the foot that sheep did then was warning me to go away. You may think she looks cute and fluffy, but she's big. Because of her breed, she'll weigh about 100 kilos, which is 16 stone. Oh, thanks, Kelly. Hopefully you'll come back another time. And I'll see you again. Thanks for joining us. This little lamb, she's trying to let sausage out. That knot there is the only thing keeping him away from the girls. Yes, here's my little lambs. Well, not my lambs. My neighbour's lambs, but they live in my barn. Anyway, yeah, so Sausage on the top of his head has a massive abscess, which is looking 10 times better than it did even today. And today it was looking better than yesterday. But he was out. Behave. But Sausage was out. I let him out for an hour because he doesn't like being in. It was before he was in with this lot. He was in one of my barns on his own overnight and he didn't eat. Hello! Stay at their faces. So I let him out for an hour just to run around the farm because I was cleaning the chickens out and I was doing other stuff. And he stayed away from the goat and the sheep pen, so everything, all seemed fine. And then I called him after he'd been out for about an hour, and he come running over to me, and he had blood dripping down his face. And the stupid idiot, I thought he'd hit, rubbed it on a gate or something. That's why it was all bleeding again. But then, as I was walking around, I saw that the dairy goats, Seffi. Hello, you're going to threaten me as well? Hi, Kissy. She says, no, you bring me food. I saw that the dairy goat, Seffi, had blood on her head. So it was a case of Sausage and Seffi, yet again, going at each other through the fence this time. So I had to go up to the vets anyway to pay off a bill. So when I was up there, I spoke to one of the vets again, and they gave me shed loads of antibiotics and antibiotic spray and all sorts. So now his head is mostly bluey green. This is obviously just his bum because he's eating. And yeah, so that's the fun with Sausage. My neighbour earlier, he's a big burly farmer. Apparently he's known as Chunk in the area. He's a big guy. Not a fat guy, he's a big built guy. And he came over earlier. Oh, little lambs. And so he got hold of Sausage. And we cleaned up his head and sprayed it. Hello! Injected him again. He's got to have injections every day. Hi, sweetie pie. Look at that. I don't really want to show too much of it on camera because some people won't like it. Though it looks nowhere near as bad as it was. It looks fantastic. But yeah, that's what he did. Headbutting the goat. Here, Nana. He's got a red collar on because that's my remind me of medication that needs putting on him. So he was used to wearing a collar when he was younger. So now it's that's gone down a lot as well. He was about twice the size earlier. Sorry, I lost my phone. Sorry about that. He's a mix of two meat breeds, though because he's come to live with us, he'll never go for meat. He's a Texel cross Charolais. Both are chunky meat breeds. And he is a very chunky boy. He's not as big as he should be, though. He's not as big as the Dorsets. You can sort of see comparison. If I hold that level, you can see he's not far off the top of... He's down to the next bar. Whereas, I'm just going to say, if I get the biggest one in here to go and stand next to that gate over there, you'd be able to see how big they are. But these are the girls, Dorset breed, and they're nowhere near as big as the boys. You alright, Sausage? No, sweetie. Do you want to, if that food bucket's empty, Ash, do you want to grab that food bucket? No problem. Thanks for joining us, Erica. I'll see you again soon. I'm going to go in a few minutes anyway. I'd only planned to be on for 30 minutes maximum. So, that's actually it really. The sheep are done. Checked him over. Tomorrow he's got to have another injection. Oh, hi. You right, Dory? She's the really old girl who's got no teeth left. Hi, little girl. Hi. Right, sausage. Good night, beautiful. He's normally really friendly, but doesn't like me because I caused him pain on his head and I gave him an injection. She doesn't like me. Dory's a old girl. She has no teeth left. So eating's difficult for her. Hence why they're on this sugar beet. And only sugar beet. They've got haylage. She sort of gums it. What? She's stamping at me. You alright? Hi, little lammies. Every now and then I grab one of the little boy lambs and hug them. She was hugged a lot when she was first born. How are your ponies? Technically, I suppose it's 12 ponies and 2 horses, 14 in total. But I have a few others that are out on loan to people. 2 for breeding. Ooh, you're getting in a right state with me, aren't you? I actually want to go out of that door. She's warning me to keep away. But if I go too close... Hey, there you go. Thanks, Asha. That worked. Night, girls. Night, little lambs. They are so cute. If you miss the lambs bouncing around, you have to go back and watch the video earlier. Little boys are cowboys. They're 10 and 12. They train ponies and sell to other children. I used to do that, Stephanie. It's fantastic. I'm lucky. I'm only 4'10". So in theory... Night, babies.
I would like to shut the door before Dory.
You're not coming out, girl. So I can ponies. But I can't because of my health. But most of ours are ponies because I don't need big horses. So I just ride little ponies. Well, not little ponies. Had a lot of Welsh A's because when I was thinner I used to be able to ride a Welsh A's. So I've got a few Welsh A ponies that aren't children's ponies. Two of the Welsh A mares are out on loan to a breeder in Wales. So I sort of export Welsh ponies to Wales. English bred, I should say, as well. So Stephanie, if your boys keep doing that, they'll have a very good career on their hands. I've got a lovely 14-hand pony. It's a shame I can't ship them over. Your boys would love her. She's 14 hands. She's Bay Tobiano, part Appaloosa, half Welsh D, part Gypsy Vanna, and Bay Tobiano and Varnish Roan. Absolutely fantastic mare. And she is 9 years old. I think 9. About 9. Right, well that's it. My half hour is pretty much up. And I've got to go back in the house now. State of my hair. I've got to find a style I like, a short style, because I'm used to having hair down to my bum. So I'm still trying to get used to having this really, really short hair. Hi, pussycats. But while we're here, last few seconds, here's Socks. She was living here when we moved in. And she decided that she didn't want to live in the barn anymore. She wanted to live in the house. So yeah, feral cat. There's one of my farm cats. You're so feral. Bought some Scottish tea. Yeah. I don't drink tea at all, funny enough. I have some Scottish tea. The people I bought my dairy goat, my Nubian from, they grow tea not far from me. And I tried some of theirs. Well, Asher tried some of theirs. I don't drink it. And he said it's lovely. So yeah, I think it's called Tullux. Tull. OCKS Tullux. That's a really good tea. And Scottish grown as well. But I will look the other one up. Right, socks, that's it. My wild, yeah, you see? You're going to keep hissing at me. She was actually hissing at the dogs, not me. So I shall go, leave you with Moo, who is properly wild, well, semi-wild. Bye. She injured that about 4.5 years ago, 2014, August. She ran into something and it's burst pupil in her eye, unfortunately. And you're growling. They can take the eye out, but because she's completely feral and she'll need to keep going in and having lots and lots of checkups, it's not worth it for her. The eye's not causing her any problems, and it's no different from if it wasn't there. Nom, 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 nom. Boop. Right, I'm going because I've been on for over half an hour. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the little lambs. Have a nice weekend, and thank you, Stephanie, for joining and everything. And hopefully I'll get to do one live video a week and put up a video at the end of every weekend. Hopefully, that's the plan. But with animals, as you know, plans don't work. Speak to you all soon. Bye.